happy to be here honoring you ladies today and coaches. As far as we know, as far back as we can find in the history book, we have not had a region champion here in each sport. We know it's a first one in volleyball, but I think it's the first one in school history, so you've got something to be really proud of. It was a different year. In the fall, we started having some practices later in the semester, but even then, we weren't sure if we were going to have a season. We didn't know if we were just practicing to practice or if we were practicing for something. The ladies came in and worked hard. Coach Newell and Coach Newell pushed them. So it's been a great year. Very tough circumstances. I know the girls were probably tired of getting the temperature checks just as much as I was tired of giving them. So it was a weird year, but you guys made the best of it, and we were fortunately able to finish the season, unlike some other schools. So I just want to give a big thanks to the team, Coach Field, Coach Will, for making sure we were following the protocols, and also the parents. I know it was difficult not being able to be here for the games and having to tune in online. So we appreciate your patience and support through that. Hopefully next year, everything goes to plan, we'll have this place back in normal, full capacity. So we're hoping for that. We also do want to thank administration. We've got Dr. Chapman here in the back, P.B. Boyle as well, Dean Willett, who is over athletics as well. Like I said, some schools did not get to play. So they took a chance to let us do it, and we're very thankful for that. Thankful to you guys. I did want to mention, I know we have a couple sophomores that are leaving. We will be doing a banner reveal. Looking forward to having that up in the corner next year, and I think that is going to be at our alumni game to kick off the season on August 21st at 2 o'clock. That's a Saturday. Please make plans to be here if you can. We'd love to have you here to celebrate and rebuild the band. Hopefully, with years to come, we'll have more lined up over there. I do want to introduce the team to everyone. And ladies, if you come up and stand whenever I call your name, I'd like to get a picture and present you with the official region trophy. First off, we've got number 1, Lily Bonner. Number 2, Cayenne Padilla. Number 5, Grace McAllister. Number 6, Christina Taylor. Number 7, Jelani Gaddis. Number 8, Mackenzie Harris. Number 9, Taylor Ralser. And number 11, Brianna Hobbs. Also like to get the coaches up here. Assistant Coach Marissa Thomas did not be with us tonight. We did have Assistant Coach Bill Carter. And your head coach, Bill Carter. All right, let's do it one more time for Reed's dance. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Lisa Chapman, college president, to come up and say a few words.
I am so proud of you guys, and I so miss, just like the parents, maybe not quite as much, I'll let the parents have it, but I miss being able to come out and cheer for you all. But you have done exactly what I expected, as I got to know some of you the first year I was back. You were successful, you did it great, and you did it the right way. And that certainly speaks to the coaching for being nice, and VP Lowe will tell you, they had to do a lot of convincing. I mean, I'm an old mama, and we'll say now an old college athlete, right? Because our girls are kind of aged out just a little bit. I love the schools, but I needed to be convinced that we could do this safely. And they pushed and encouraged and researched to let us know that they could do it and that you would do what we asked. And they convinced us of that, and you did. And so I'm incredibly proud. When I say you did it the right way, you did it the right way academically, which is most important to us. You did it the right way with sportsmanship, which is most important to us. And then, in the world of pandemic life, which is very different every day, you were successful with that as well, and you were, at least for everything I know, you were gracious in how, I'm holding this poster, I'm sorry. You were gracious in how you responded to the things we asked you to do. Parents, again, I am so sorry that you did not get to be here in person, but I thank you so much for respecting what we asked so that we could have the season, and that we could have a season where absolutely you are the first CCCC champion that we have had, championship team that we have had. And I wanted to make sure you all got your t-shirts, but just so you know, I will be sporting my t-shirt as well, because I am incredibly proud of you. Thank you for everything you've done. Those of you that are going on, we want to know everything about what you do in this next chapter of your life. Please make sure you stay connected with us and let us know. And absolutely come back for the alumni game so that we can honor you in front of what we hope will be a decent-sized crowd. And parents, you will absolutely have special seats to be able to recognize your daughters as well. So thank you guys so much. We're so appreciative.
All right, now we'll have Coach Bill Carter up to give out his end of season awards.
I'd like to thank the administration for keeping us safe, making decisions, and I know a lot went into that. One person that I really want to thank, that this season would absolutely not take place without, and we would not have been successful, and that's Jonathan. I'd like for Jonathan worked harder than anybody can imagine. He was here in the beginning of practice. He was here at the end. He set things up. He tore things down. Not to say that he didn't do that last year, but with this year, with temperature checks, following protocols, it was amazing. And to be honest, I would have to say that this was the best season for me when all I had to do was think about our volleyball team and put a banner in this gym, because that was what the goal was. I want to talk a little bit about the team, and we'll give out some individual awards. One memory that I will always have about our volleyball team, other than beating Patrick Henry 3 times in 3 sets each time, which was amazing, by the way. This was a season of firsts. I didn't realize it when Dr. Chapman said that this is the first championship, the region championship for this college. It's the first for volleyball. It's the first time we beat Patrick Henry, and we beat him 3 times. It's the first time we beat Davidson since I've been a coach. It's the first time that we had a winning record in volleyball. So it was so many firsts. It was the first time that we had the player of the year, and we had 3 all-region players. We never had an all-region player. We always had a second team or runner-up or things like that. So it was a season of firsts, and it was amazing. The one memory, there's many, that I always go back to when I think, how did we do this? How did we win? Well, one is that we worked really hard. and the girls worked really hard. I have this memory of one of the things that we did in practice is every 15, 20 minutes or so, we would halt practice and take all the balls back to that corner, over that little towel thing over there, dispenser, and sanitize the volleyballs. Coach Will and Coach Marissa and myself, sometimes we talk about team strategy and players, sometimes we talk politics, sometimes we just talk about goofy stuff. But every single time I would look over at the volleyball team, they would be staring at me like, will you please hurry up? I don't know if that's what they were saying, but they all had got their drinks and they were standing waiting. And that's the first time in my career ever that I didn't have to yell at some players like, hey, come on, the break's over, get back on the court. So that was a pretty amazing memory. And I just want to thank, Marissa's not here, but she did a really good job doing anything that I needed her to do and was supported. And I really want to thank Coach Will for doing all the things that I no longer can do because I'm old. We always needed him to play, and he was able to push and challenge the girls with his play, and just absolutely amazing. And also his knowledge of fitness, and which we didn't get to do that type of stuff this year, but his knowledge is amazing. We have some awards, and this year I decided to give out awards that we normally give out. And I know we only have 8 players. Normally, in years past, we had more. But I decided to give out all the same awards, no matter what the size of our team was. The first award that I'm going to give out is to a player that is what I would call has kind of a quiet, reserved passion for the game. And I caught her one time celebrating. She did something really good, and I just saw her. She's like, she didn't want anybody to see it. Nobody was looking. It was amazing. This player did everything that was asked of her, filled in any position in practice, any position in the game, and really was a huge part of the last several matches and our victories. And I decided to give the Coach's Award this year to Christina Taylor. This next player, I have always looked at as a very skilled and artful kind of volleyball player. And I say that just because her technique is something that always kind of stood out on the court, and actually played 2 positions this season. Last season, played as an outside hitter. And probably had the best game of her career last season in an almost win against Davidson, and she injured her shoulder. And I kind of asked her to do it again. I wanted her to play outside hitter this year from the beginning, but was really worried about her shoulder. So she didn't. She played libero, which is the position she's always wanted to play. So this year, I gave the award for the best defensive player to Jelani Gaddis. The next award is for the best offensive player. Now, I'm not giving this award based on total kills, but actually based on percentage. This player was absolutely one of our best attackers. And the reason why I say that is this player usually started off the court in our rotation. And I know that if she started on the court in our rotation, she would have had many more kills. She was absolutely one of our best hitters in the ability to hit a ball where the defense was not. And actually, my favorite thing about this player is her passion when she did something good. She had a block or a kill, she really celebrated that event. And that's kind of what I wanted. And this year I decided to give the best offensive player goes to Brianna Hobbs. And I'm going to, so this next award goes to a player that fulfilled my plan. I had this plan for like 5 or 6 years. This player was going to play for me at Central Carolina Community College. I hoped, but it worked out. But it really was my hope and plan that would happen. She was absolutely instrumental in our success. She led the team in assists, was our quarterback, our on-the-court driver, and I'm very happy that this player decided to play for Central Carolina Community College, so I got the chance to coach her in college. This year, our freshman of the year is Lily Bonner. This next award goes to a player who I had very high expectations for. We told her that about every day. Our conversations went like this: you will lead in all offensive scoring categories. It was not an option. And I think I saw an article where she quoted something to the fact of there was a goal set and it was delivered. And it was. This player met every single one of my expectations. She led our team in kills, blocks. I can't remember exactly if she led in aces, but it was close. But led all of our team in points scored, which you got to have points to win. And this player is the Cougar Player of the Year, Taylor Ross. Not have an award for every player. I'm sorry it doesn't work out that way. However, I'm going to talk about every player after I do this award. Because the one thing about this team is exactly that. It's a team. Every single player contributed, and every single player mattered, and we would have not been successful and been able to win without every single player on the team. The last award is the player who I decided I wanted to keep it simple. And I had a conversation with this player, and I just told this player, hey, I just want one thing from you. I thought that would work. Break it down, keep it simple, keep it basic. One thing. That's all I wanted from this player. And that one thing was everything. And this player did that. I had that conversation with her too in the beginning here and said, hey, I need you to do this, this, and this. And she said, I want to do better in passing. She wanted to do it all. And she absolutely improved in every category this year. And was our speaking captain. And led our team on the court, off the court. And this player is Grace McAllister, and she is our MVP. I'm going to talk about Kai. Kai actually led our team in days this year. Kai, I put her at outside hitter, which she might have looked at me like I was crazy in the beginning because, Kai is probably one of the best passers on our team. And it might have been given to say, hey, put Kai in the barrel. But there was a reason for that. The reason for that was we got a lot of really good passers. And I wanted to find a way for Kai to be on the court all the time. And so that was my plan, was to put her outside hitter so she could be on the court at all times. Kai is a very skilled player and actually is a very good hitter and has a very big heart. And she contributed, and I want to thank her for everything she did this season for our team. Mackenzie. Mackenzie's kind of this quiet player who sort of did very well and was strong in every single category. Mackenzie quietly got a lot of digs, a lot of kills, was a very good server, and I'm very proud of what she was able to accomplish and do for our team. And that is our team, and the reason why we were successful this year is because these ladies work extremely hard every single day, every practice. And to be honest, I know that they wanted to get a chance to play Sand Hills again. That was kind of the biggest thing. We really wanted to play Sand Hills again. And honestly, I think they were all like, you know what, we want to play Sand Hills. We'll risk it. I know that was the deal, and I felt that way too. But to be honest, it was just we had that weather situation, and it didn't happen. But I want to thank you, ladies, for an amazing season. We hung a banner, and let's give yourself a round of applause for being the NJCAA Region 10 B3 champions.
Thank you, Coach Hill. We do want to recognize some of our athletes for being named to the Academic All-Region team. As Dr. Chapman alluded to, this is something that is as important to us as winning and doing well on the court. Because if you're named to this, you are progressing toward your academic goals, graduation, or going to work, whatever that may be. So we're very proud of all of our ladies who made Academic All-Region. What that is a 3.0 in the semester, passing at least 12 hours for the semester. So we did have several. If you could come up when your name's called. Brianna Hobbs. Taylor Rosser. Christina Tatum. Grace McAllister. All right, let's give one more round of applause for all of our And I will say, after having done the spring semester, after the fall semester, the volleyball team did have the highest GPA of any of our sports teams, so that was something we mentioned at the beginning of the year, so congratulations on that. The last award we're going to give out is well deserving, and I'm very proud to be able to give him this award. It's to Coach Bill Carter for Coach of the Year in the region, and also at Central Carolina Community College. So congratulations to him. And as we wrap up, I did just want to say a message to the sophomores. Thank you for everything you've done in your 2 years here. Obviously, with the championship, you've helped this team get to the heights it hasn't been before. So we're very proud of that. Very proud that you decided to come to CC to play volleyball, as well as further your academics and try to meet your goals. And we wish you luck, best of luck as you move on to your next journey. Please remember you're always welcome here. You're part of the Cougar family, so come back whenever you can, and we look forward to seeing you at the alumni game as we rebuild the band. To all of our freshmen, this would not be possible without you. We look forward to having you back next year and trying to repeat as champions. But again, thank you for everything you did this year. We wouldn't have been possible without you guys, and looking forward to having you back. A couple of notes before we get out of here. We do have summer camps coming up. I know Coach Carter's volleyball camp is going to be July 12th to the 15th, and basketball coaches are putting together a camp on July 26th through 29th. So if you know anybody that would like to participate, please send them our way. We should have some brochures ready in the next day or two for that, and post it on our website as well, so keep an eye out for that. There are some pictures on the table. Please take those home. If you're in them, you'd like them, take them home. Those are for you guys. And we also have some t-shirts back there for sale. If any parents would like them or guests, we'd be glad to get you those. But again, thank you for a great year, a great season, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
I would like, is Alexis still? Yeah, Alexis McDougall and Emily Self to stand up and wave. These are two ladies that are signing tonight to play next year. So I just want to make sure you